Different day now. The old coughing and spluttering stopped on the car. I thought let's have a look at some comments. We can do some comments. So we've got number 1 on the comment, and done any comments for a while. Number 1, Tommy Hanlon. A 7-year warranty that does not cover the engine. Yeah. As you'd say yourself, Mr. Skull. What's that all about? Surely that's worth the time to read the warranty and Kia's contractual obligations. Yeah. Well, you see, the thing is, there's a lot of warranties like that, you know, on several different things, not just cars. They don't cover some things you'd think they would do. So you've got to read contracts very carefully, you know. What can you say? Very strange. Anyway, somebody else. Next one down. Bro Ken. Just says Alternator. It's on the video I done yesterday. Yeah, but the trouble is there, Bro Ken, if you had watched the video all the way through, it can't be the alternator because I took the belt off, yeah, and started up the engine. So the alternator wasn't even spinning. The belt wasn't connected to the alternator. It weren't spinning, and the noise is still there. So it's not the alternator. That's the process of elimination. What you do, take the belt off, that eliminates the alternator, it eliminates the air conditioning compressor, it eliminates the water pump, and it also eliminates the idler that's in between all those. So none of those are spinning, none of those are connected. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could take them off, but that would be just pointless, because if you disconnect the belt and they're not spinning, can't be the alternator. But thanks for your help and advice. We've got here, next one down, Virtual Crash Gaming. Yeah. But the gaming, does it? Kia Sportswagen 1.6 Sport Age Diesel. Oh, that must be what he has, or she. If it's a he or a she, has it? Tell you the truth. Oh, this person. Ah, nice, very nice. Yeah, we nearly. Do you know what? We nearly bought a Kia. I tell you what. Reason why we've been selling everything we have is because we wanted to buy a newer car, and we've actually bought a newer car, and it's not really an interest of the channel, but if you lot can guess what we've bought, this will actually be a test of how well some of you know me, actually. Not that you'd know me at all, really, but it'll be a pretty cool thing. If you can guess which car that we've bought, I'll show it in a video briefly. I weren't gonna, because it's a newer car, you know. The only reason that my cars are in any videos usually is because when they break and I'm working on them to fix them, like the Land Rover or the van. Not that it broke much, that was mainly just servicing. That's the only reason they're in the channel. You know, we bought a newer car so that it won't break, or shouldn't break. But if you can guess what we bought, yeah, then I'll show it. And obviously, just well done. Anyway, oh yeah, that went off the story. We nearly bought a Kia. We went to the Kia dealership, hence why we took that there to ask them about the warranty on it before it ended. Because if there's a warranty, I'm getting a bit lazy in my old age, and if there is a warranty and I can get the work done for free, then obviously I'm going to go and get them to do it. I'm not going to stand there and spend a day taking it apart when I could get someone to do it for free. I'm not going to pay a mechanic to do it, because that's stupid. What the fuck's that all about? Paying someone £40 an hour. I know, I've nearly been there. But, you know, anyway, we went there and we looked at the Kias and we were like, fuck. We liked the Kia Sportage, but then I'm glad we didn't get one, because bloody hell, man. They're ugly for a start. And afterwards, yeah, if they don't cover things in the engine, no thank you. Anyway, next one down. The Eyes 187. Oh, this is on a strimmer. Thank you, it does help. The choke didn't know it was that. What? I thought it had to be on to run. You know to run, not on stop to start. What? Thank you, it does help. The choke didn't know it was that. I thought it had to be on run. Oh, I want it to be on run, you know, to run, not on stop to start. Right, okay, I think this person is just confused. This was a video where I explained about how the choke works, I think, on a strimmer, on that strimmer. Seems like that person was confused about what way you had to have the choke to have it to run. Anyway, I'm glad that helped. Mark Fontaine, an old subscriber, went a bit strange at one point, a bit of a weird person. Sorry Mark, you're a bit odd sometimes, but as the Samsung died. Samsung? This is a car there, dude. Oh, I think briefly I showed a washing machine in that video. Mr. Mark Fontaine likes washing machines. Died? It hasn't died, no, it's just got a problem with it. And to fix that washing machine that we've got, for a new computer, the second-hand one on eBay, which obviously you don't know what you're getting, it might work, it might not, was between £89 and £159. Just out of curiosity, I phoned up a washing machine repair place, which is literally just down the road from me, and they quoted £580 to fix it, parts and labour. 580 quid or £159 for me to do it, and it might work for another few months, it might fix it, you don't know. So we decided just to buy a brand new washing machine. That one was 7 years old anyway. We decided to buy a brand new washing machine, and yeah, simple as that. Not that I would, you know, usually I would fix everything, but I've just explained the reasons why I didn't fix it. So there, Mark, it hasn't died, it still works, it's just a bit iffy sometimes. Hello. Oh, how's your bum boyfriend? I didn't see that one. This person's commented on that one. You trying to say you have a Ibase, aka Hoover vacuum addiction, you 24 carat plonker. Oh dear. Right. Ratchet effect. Half of 25 is 12.5. As for the noise, I asked my mechanical family members who work with car seats. I was told the GDI fuel injection pump make that noise. There's nothing you can do to eliminate the sound apparently. If you can prove them wrong, my Bulgaria please let us all know, as I hate the dickheads. Oh, I ride motorbikes. 2015 Kawasaki. Nice one. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. I mean, I can understand. I mean, if it made that noise from new, and I'd accept that that's the noise they make. Fair enough. Bit of a strange noise for a brand new engine to make. But the thing is, it had done 9,000 miles before that noise started to pop up. So obviously, it's not supposed to make that noise. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, you know, I'm not trying to argue, but that's my point. Do you know what I mean? If that was a brand new spanking new car, which it wasn't, but if it was, and it come out of the factory making that noise, fair enough. And if they all made that noise, fair enough. That's just because you get some engines are a bit tappety, some engines are a bit noisy, some engines, you know, that's the way things are. Some engines are a bit clattery, and you think that can't be meant to be like that, but they all come out of the factory like it. It's how they are. But that one done 9,000 miles, and then that noise appeared. And some days it's really loud, some days it's quiet, some days it doesn't make it on tick over, some days it makes it on tick over. So the fuel pump on the engine, yeah? Alright, I'll investigate. Thank you very much, Ratchet Effect. Mr. Oh yeah, I've already replied to this one here. Look. To say it's been a great year, mate, is a bit of a ball bag on your behalf. I said, why is that? He said, COVID-19. It's not been a great year, to be honest. Well, Mister, I disagree massively. I actually disagree with you massively. This disease that's going around has been a massively good thing on most part. Alright, a lot of people have not been well, some have died, etc, etc. But if you look on the grand scale, right, it's a bit of a reset for everybody, a bit of a reset for the country, for the world, and specifically for me, so far, obviously, you know, don't see the future. Something could go horribly wrong. You know, somebody in my family could get this disease. But so far, it's been bloody good, because there's been, you know, my whole family. I don't just mean my family, like my wife and kids, or my mum and dad and brother and all that. I mean the whole family. My wife's side of the family, the whole lot. We all speak more. In fact, we speak to some of them. You know, even my cousin and everyone. We speak to them, well, apart from two of them, they don't want to know it. I don't matter with them. But we all speak more, not just on the internet. We all did online quizzes and things, so we all speak more. But a lot of positive things and a lot of good things have come out of it so far. You know, there was some things on the cards that were going to happen in my life anyway. For example, for years and years now, I've been getting sick and tired of working long hours to try and get as much money to save up for the future, and missing out on family time, and it was getting to me. It was making me really unhappy. So actually, it was strange, because at the beginning, when this disease came about, is when I was thinking about making the changes and doing less hours, not worrying about getting as much money as possible, just enjoying family time. But it just so happens that it coincided with this disease. So while I was making those changes in my life, the disease and the lockdown and everything was making everybody else, you know, we was all starting to talk more with the whole family. It's all really worked out really well. It's been fantastic. And for us as a family, and for me, this has been a fantastic year. But as I say, you don't know the future. One of us could get it, something could go horribly wrong, something else tragic could happen. You don't know the future. But I disagree with anyone who says that this COVID-19 shit is bad. It is bad. Don't get me wrong, it is bad. People die. But a lot of really good things have come out of it. Country's in a bit of debt now, probably, or in bad state or whatever. People lose jobs and things like that. But I think it's been good overall. The environment's picked up. It's probably going to go down again once people are driving around in cars and all this other shit again. But the environment picked up, the air quality picked up. Everything was good. You know, people are generally happy. So I disagree. Anyone who says that it's a bad thing, I massively disagree, I'm afraid. I think it's been bloody fantastic. So let's see what else we've got. Chucky. Oh, somebody else replying to another comment. I'm going to move here. Might be easier if I'm here like this. Jason Downs has said, Kia, you're going downhill, mate. I've already replied to this one. I said we've had this car about 3 years. I think it's been longer than 3 years, but I said that. Jason, it's better than that Land Rover. Oh, come on, Chucky. How is this better than a Land Rover, man? That Discovery was the nuts. I love that Discovery. I'd always stand by that. I'm very loyal to everything and everybody, especially things. Chucky. Just a tip, spray WD-40 on the pulleys and alternator clutch. If it disappears, you know which one is knackered. Also, like someone else has mentioned, a long-handled screwdriver as a stethoscope. Yeah, as I've already explained, if you watch the video, I explained that I took the belt off and started the engine up. As I've already, the screwdriver is a good trick. I've already done that, and that's how I isolated the problem to the left-hand side of the engine, and it's down in the bottom somewhere. Well, I think it is. Anyway, took the belt off and started it up. The alternator, the pulleys, the idler, everything was disconnected. It was not right. There was not spinning. It weren't even connected. So I've already eliminated that. But before I did that, I put water on them, because what that can do is on the belt, because I thought it was the belt that was squeaking. If you put water on the belt, it will stop it squeaking briefly for a few seconds. WD-40 is also a good thing, but there's no point in WD-40 in the alternator and the pulleys, because they were disconnected. They weren't even going round. The belt was not on it. In the video as well. Come on, Chucky, get with it. Next one down. Richie Lad. Not working because of COVID, but I drive a Defender Puma. Have you tried taking the oil filler cap off to see if the noise is louder? Don't forget the old mechanic trick of using a long screwdriver. Yep, done it already. Hand against your ear. Pointy end of the different places on the engine. See if you can locate the noise. Be careful of the moving parts though. Get the review done. I filmed part of he's making fun of me. I filmed part of a review of an Amazon product. Well, I bought it. No, I didn't send it to him. I bought it, but it's bloody good, so I decided to review it. I filmed part of it. I ain't filmed the rest of it. It ain't going to interest a lot of you probably, but I just like to review things. I find it fun. Yeah, I've taken the old filler cap off. Well, I wanted to see if there's any much blow by. To be honest, nothing's there. No blow by, which is good. There shouldn't be any blow by for a fucking 13,000 mile engine. Noise stays the same. 55 points. Hello 55 points. You're very good. I like you. Harry Wells, I replied to this one. Glad to see you doing videos, but anyone doing well. I enjoy them. Thanks very much, Harry. Really appreciate that. So, you know, as I said, I really disagree with anybody. With most people. I mean, obviously it's going to be a shit year if you or one of your family members got this disease and subsequently died, you know. But then again, in every year, every person in every year, I guess a bit of heat on, a bit cold, not cold, just a bit nippy. In every person in every, you know, every year, people are going to have bad times. People are going to die. You know, no one has a good year all the time. But, you know, I honestly think that this disease has had a reasonably positive impact on most things. People lose jobs. Very sad. You know, I know you're going to say, well, it's easy for you to say because you haven't lost your job. It's very true. That is very true, and I accept your point. But I don't know how to convey my point without it being misconstrued. But I just think while there's loads of negatives, there's loads of positives as well. I'm sure there's loads of you lot where your families, you've realised that you don't talk enough. You don't, well, you probably couldn't see each other during this, but you don't talk enough. You know, surely, definitely with our family, even after we was doing the online quizzes and things, you know, with the, you know, cameras and things, we still text more, talk more, you know, all that kind of stuff, both with my mum and dad and my brother, you know, because as life goes on, you just kind of don't. You carry on in your own tunnel, your own life, and you forget sometimes about your families either side, you know. And I've always thought that, but never acted on it. Whereas this disease coming around and the lockdown has prompted action. So thoughts have been conveyed into action, and it's been fantastic. You know, you think, well, what? I thought this for all these years. Why didn't I act upon it? Why didn't I talk to these people more? I thought about it all the time, but why didn't I actually do it more? And now this has happened, we've almost been forced to do it, kind of thing. Well, not forced, but because of the lockdown, we was like, hey, let's go and talk to them and make sure they're all right, sort of thing. And it's been really good. So you've got to think of positives, and there's loads of positives. And I'm going to keep going on about it because I can't believe people think that it's a bad thing. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. I'll see you later, you lot. Take care.